Magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Okay, bago naman ang ating pag-uusapan sa hapong ito. At maswerte tayo dahil pinaunlakan tayo ng ating mahalagang panauhin sa hapon ito. Ang ating topic ay first time natin mapag-usapan sa hapong ito. Kaya I'm sure, no, excited na ang taga-subaybay ng inklunasyon. At ako ay sigurado na marami tayong matutunan sa ating pag-uusapan kasama ang representante ng Alopecia Philippines, no? Miss Janine, gusto mo bang bumati sa ating taga-subaybay, Miss Janine?
Hello po, good afternoon po sa iyo, Sir Reniel. Good afternoon po sa mga nakikinig. Ako po si Janine Cruzet, ang co-host po ngayon sa hapon na ito. Ako po isang woman with visual impairment. Ngayon po, pareho po kami nakasuot ni Sir Reniel ng aming pong uniform, polo shirt na black. So magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Okay, so sa ngalan ng pangkat na inklunasyon, Teacher Aisel, yung ating sign language interpreter, ni Franz, ni Mitzi, Doc Gina, Art, Ronel, kay ni Jennifer, no? Kayo ay wini-welcome namin sa hapong ito dito sa inklunasyon. Miss Janine, I think nag-antay na yung ating taga-subaybay upang maipakilala mo ang ating mahalagang panahuin sa hapong ito.
Thank you, sir. Mapalad po ngayon tayo, lalo na po ang mga ka-inklunasyon at ang inklunasyon family na paunlakan po yung ating paanyaya ng isang napaka magiting na panauhin po ngayong hapon na ito. Siya po ay ang Vice President po ng Alopecia Philippines at siya rin po ay Certified International Life Coach focusing on mental health, family and relationships, and women empowerment. Let's all welcome po mga ka-inklunasyon si Coach Ellen Perez. Hello, good afternoon po, Coach.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Ms. Janine. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat, mga ka-inklunasyon. Maraming salamat sa pagkakataong ito na mapasama sa inyong programa para mapag-usapan ang malapit sa aking puso, ang alopecia. Good afternoon at hello to everyone.
Yeah, good afternoon and welcome, Coach Ellen. Kamusta naman kayo, Coach Ellen? Ano yung mga pinag-abalahan ninyo, no, sa mga nakaraang araw?
Magandang hapon muli. Mabuting-mabuti ako, no? Maraming salamat sa pagtanong, no? Sir Danilo, mabuting-mabuti ako. Very busy because September is Alopecia Awareness Month. And so, kadalasan, nagkikita-kita kami, nagsasama-sama ng mga alopecia members dito sa Philippines. And ang hagad namin is hindi lang magkaroon ng awareness, mahigatan pa to by creating an impact of acceptance. Kasi nandito na tayo sa panahon na aware na ang lahat, pero mas maganda rin magkaroon ng acceptance sa sarili, sa komunidad, sa pamilya, sa mga kakilala. Mahalaga din yun. And pinagkakabalahan ko rin ang aking journal. Ayan, papakita ko. I'm a mental health life coach as well. So, eto, busy ako. I created a journal encouraging everyone to do their daily positive affirmation, listing their positive affirmation daily and gratitude list. Ayan. And then,
ang galing naman ni Coach Ellen, no? Ang galing ni Coach Ellen, no? May encouraging, no, na sumulat ng daily journal. Okay.
May phrases then for your parang reflection, ganyan. Kasi sa journey ko ng alopecia, alam kong maraming mga brothers and sisters ko with alopecia ang nagkaroon din ng mga mental health challenges, and I myself also has been clinically diagnosed with anxiety and depression before the pandemic. Not just with the condition, with other things that's happening in my life. Kaya naman, Alam ko kasi ang journaling by, writing the things that you're grateful for and the things that are positive about you, positive affirmation, will definitely help you para malabanan yung ano man yung mga mental health challenges.
Yan, siguro mamaya pag-usapan din natin yan, no? About journaling, no? Okay. Actually, no, Miss Janine, mga taga-ka-inclination, first time ko rin, no, ma-encounter, no, ang representative ng Alopecia Philippines. Kaya, I'm really, really excited, no, na malaman ang patungkol sa kanila, ang patungkol sa alopecia. Okay, siguro, sige, start na tayo, no, Miss Janine. Okay,
Opo.
Coach Ellen, no, ikwento mo nga sa amin, paano nagsimula ang Alopecia Philippines? Ano yung inyong background, no? Paano kayo nagsimula? Kailan ito nagsimula, Coach Ellen?
Bali, ang Alopecia Philippines is a community, no? It's an NGO founded by the president, singer-songwriter Abby Asistio. So, ito ay more than 11 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. This is when she came out in the open publicly in one of her gigs sa mga bar na pagkanta niya when she removed her turban and wig na pinakita niyang totally bald siya. And when that happened, it created a good result in a way na maraming tao unti-unting lumapit sa kanya. Nag-message, na social media na, nagpakilala, or connecting one person to another and letting her know na itong mga taong to, ay may ganong condition kagaya niya na hindi siya nag-isa. That's for the NGO, yung sinimulan niya. And we started with a Facebook group, Facebook page, and nung marami ng tao na lumalapit sa kanya, we come up with the community, we meet up every quarter, every month, every other month, until annually, every September, until we come up with officers, and then, ayan na nga, we started empowering one another, see beyond alopecia, support, empower or educate, and encourage. Ayan. So, see beyond alopecia. So, yan yung simula nung grupo. And then, ang kagandahan nun, magugulat ka, lumalaki. Magugulat kami na parami kami ng parami. Ang good thing about it is about embracing who you are, and then na-identify mo sa sarili mo na hindi ka nag-iisa. May kasama pala akong ganito ang kondisyon. Meron pala akong kakilalang ganito rin. Hindi ko man alam, kapitbahay ko, sa ibang barangay or sa ibang lugar. You're being united as one with a condition.
Okay. Miss Janine, may follow-up question ka kay Coach Ellen?
Opo. Coach Ellen, ano po ba yung alopecia at ano-ano po ba yung mga sintomas po nito, yung mga para po dun sa mga nakikinig po ngayon? Kasi since bago lang din po yung Alopecia Philippines sa amin po, baka interesado din po yung aming mga nakikinig tungkol sa mga sintomas po ng alopecia.
I hope I'm hearing me loud and clear. Okay naman ba?
Opo.
Ayan. Alopecia is a condition. Ayan. Alopecia is a condition. It's a hair loss condition. And any parts of the body. It could be partial. It could be total baldness. Ayan. So, meron iba na, like with the condition of our president and founder, since birth, okay? And there are those na, they're already grown up or they're already an adult na nakakakita sila ng mga patches. And in my case, it's what we call androgenetic alopecia. From the word in itself, androgenetic, it's genetic. Okay? Hormones, ayan. So, genetic sa akin and hormones. Bata ako, pinanganak akong kalbo basically. May buhok naman, pero sobrang nipis. Tumubo naman din siya, pero yung dito sa crowning glory, yung tawag natin, ang topic na natin yun, yung crowning glory, di ba?
Sa may tuktok.
Oo, wala. Or talagang manipes at umabot din ako sa kalbo dito. So, ang naging workaround ko nga lagi, may turban ako, may pa-headband ako dito, may cap akong covering hair. So, medyo may hair ako dito, okay. Pero itong part na to, So, may mga iba rin sa amin na gano'n, mahaba ang buhok, pero pag tinaas mo or nakita mo dito sa likuran, may mga
Alam
patches.
ko.
Parang may poknat na tinatawag nila.
Opo,
or
yun
may
nga, yun
patches.
nga. Bata po ko,
Ako
poknat.
naman, growing up, parang nasasabi sa akin, may tipos ka ba? Lagi yan, or narinig ko, may tipos ka ba? Ba't ganyan ka? Ganon, yung nakikisabi sa akin. I think it's an illness condition na parang may sakit ka kasi nga, kita na yung bunbunan mo, manipis ang buhok mo. So, yeah, I hope I answered the question. What is alopecia? Sobrang haba. Yeah, it's a hair loss condition in many parts of the body. It could be total, partial, uneven. Ayan, meron, before din ang kilay ko, apektado, nails din, kasi nga it's autoimmune. So, may autoimmune deficiency ako na hindi instead na mag-grow ang nails at hair, hindi siya na-attract yung autoimmune system ko siya. Ganon, dapat. So, yun siya.
Permanent po ba yan, coach, or treatable, or temporary po siya? Nagagamot naman po ba?
Honest to goodness, natitreat siya in a way para lang to cover up or pwedeng to help. Like what the treatment that I have is like yung existing hair ko pinatataba. Alright? Existing hair ko pinatataba. Pero some parts hindi talaga kaya ng tubuan. Parang ganon. So, there are different kinds of approaches on the medical aspect, but it varies kung what would work for you may not work for me. So, na-experience namin yan sa community namin na, uy, okay sa kanya to. Pwede sa kanya to, pero sa akin may allergy ako, nagkaroon ng hindi magandang effect. So talagang depende siya. Kaya yun din ang kagandahan ng community na Alopecia Philippines. We shared our different experiences, ano yung mga natututunan namin, or ano yung mga gamot na nakatulong or whatnot. And then, yun nga, talagang the best way is really to consult an expert and seek help from dermatologist, hair expert, and that. And we're very blessed because dahil na nag-11 years or going 12 years ng Alopecia Philippines, ang magandang balita may mga hospital na rin na nag-reach out sa amin na nakakatulong po sa ating mga mamamayan na may alopecia for free consultation, check-up, at malaking bagay yun. And it started just a year ago. So, sobrang grateful and blessed na nangyari yung mga ganung bagay.
Okay, so balik tayo Miss Janine doon sa sinabi ni Coach regarding sa kanilang samahan, ang Alopecia Philippines So Coach, ano ang vision, mission at objective ng Alopecia Philippines?
Well, basically, as I've mentioned earlier, yung talagang direction namin or vision, mission namin is to see beyond alopecia. Support, educate, empower. So support one another, educate the people, the community, the organization, and empower one another. Kasi when you support one another, you uplift each member and the community as well. When you educate, nawawala yung mga myths or yung mga maling hinala. Nakakahawa, hindi natutubo ang buhok mo, or ganito, lahat, all those negativity that will put you down as someone with a condition and even the family member. And of course, empower, because we want to really be treated equally. We may be unique in a different way. We are beautiful with or without hair, but we want to be treated as someone as the same as with those with hair, with those na may mga makakapal at malulusog na buhok. And I believe that once you empower someone, you'll be able to help other people as well. Appreciate who you are, embrace your uniqueness, and at the same time, be able to be kind. Alam mo yon, kasi marami po talaga sa amin ng mga kabataan na nakakaranas ng mga bullying. In fact, may kwento ko lang, nung pandemic, marami sa amin ang nagustuhan yon in a way kasi hindi lumalabas. Nasa bahay lang sila. Because when they started to go out, nabubully. And in fact, meron din sa amin mga naka-experience ng mga adults na working, very difficult in working, ganyan. Kasi, or difficulty in working or challenges in working kasi nga, pleasing personality. And sometimes, hindi talaga pleasing personality kung walang makeup, walang wig, walang turban, walang accessories. So, we're trying to break that stigma na hindi porket may kakulangan or may hindi kumpleto, iba na, or we have to be treated differently. And
Coach Ellen, no? Coach Ellen, ilan ngayon ang members, no, ng Alopecia Philippines, at meron ba kayong mga chapters? Kasi baka may mga magtatanong, no, saan ba kayo makikita? Mayroon din ba sa iba't ibang lungsod sa Pilipinas na pwedeng mapuntahan ng mga magulang o ng mga adult na may alopecia?
Salamat, no. Actually, our Facebook and social media are Alopecia Philippines. It's page and group. There's a group. They can sign up as a member. There are 5 questions. If you're a mother, a relative, or whatnot, or ikaw yun, just sign up, and so that you can see the activities. You can interact. We're doing live Facebook as well. Hindi lang yung nag-entertain. Let's say, may entertainment na may kakanta, like our president, singer-songwriter Abby. Meron ding mga I give talks. Merong mga nagpapasumba. Iba-ibang klaseng activities in that Facebook page. Instagram din namin is Alopecia Philippines. So, normally, that's our first platform para magkita-kita or magkausap-usap kahit virtually. And then, every 3 months, or like this year, halos every 3 months may event kami. And doon nga namin nakita na marami sa amin ang mga nasa tiga Pangasinan or Pampanga na with a condition, at maraming mga bata. So more or less on the page alone, we're about around 5,000 already na nasa iba-ibang panig ng mundo. And may mga mag-reach out sa amin, let's say kailangan ng wigs, pinapadalan din namin yan. We have experience na kahit na nasa loob ng SELDA, nag-message sa amin ng mga parang bantay sa SELDA, ganyan. Walang book yung nasa SELDA, may alopecia or whatnot, may ganyung kondisyon. Napadalan din namin ng wigs. Malaking bagay yan sa may mga alopecia or hair accessories. And during our events, we have institutions or hospitals like East Ave Medical Center who give free check-up or consultation. And I hope it's okay to mention PGH as well, nagtulong din yan sa amin. And yun, so ganun yung mga nangyayari. And then we announce on that Facebook page and group ano yung mga activities. Let's say if you have activities or meet-up or meron kaming gathering. There was once that we have a makeup class or makeup lesson. Someone sponsored makeup to the members, and then tinuruan din mag-makeup kasi yun na, parang somehow with the condition of hair loss, medyo inaano naman namin na we have makeup na maayos naman para hindi mapansin yung hair loss condition.
Okay. Miss Janine, may karagdagang tanong ka kay Coach Ellen?
Coach, gusto ko lang din po malaman kasi di ba sabi niyo po, meron din po kayong alopecia na condition. So, sa paano paraan niyo po yun na-overcome? At ano po yung pwede niyo pong ibigay na payo dun sa mga pa lang na parang tingin nila o pakiramdam po nila may alopecia na sila? Kasi parang ako feeling ko Sir Janine, may alopecia na ako.
Alam mo, Janine, hindi siya...
Okay, so magbibigay ng guidance sa atin, no? Si Coach Ellen, no? Ano ba yung mga nakikita? Saan ba pwedeng pumunta? Kanina sinabi ni Coach Ellen Coach Ellen, okay yan mag-mention tayo dito, no? Ng East Avenue Medical Center at saka Philippine General Hospital. It's okay, mag-government hospital naman yun Hindi naman yung mga private hospital. Sige nga, Coach Ellen, no? Ano yung tugon mo sa katanungan ni Ms. Janine?
We are very thankful dahil yung sa ginagawa ng officers ni Abby Asistio, ako as Vice President and the officers, narinig tayo na merong tumulong na magkaroon ng magbukas ng pintuan ng mga hospitals para tulungan ng mga members. Sa question mo, Janine, hindi siya madali kasi unang-una ako, honestly, nung bata ako, hindi ko siya nakikitang kondisyon or issue or problema or something na kakulangan. Because my father is also HIV, yung tawag nila, hair is vanishing. Ngayon sa adult genetic alopecia. Although kasi nung time ng mga father, ng parents ko or kahit even the generation before, hindi naman alam pa yung word or yung term na alopecia. Basta panog siya,
Oo.
may
Opo,
Hindi nila alam
diba?
poknat.
Manipis ang
Alopecia,
buhok,
oo.
may poknat, may ganyan. Until nung lumalaki ko, dahil nakikita ko siya, aloe vera, bibigyan akong aloe vera, maglalagay din ako sa ulo ko. Bibili yung dad ko ng mga makikita niya, mga organic ng mga herbal na gamot kung saan. Bibigyan ako, mag-apply din ako. So parang sa akin, it's just normal kasi meron din ako mga ibang relatives, cousins, pero karamihan sa kanila lalaki na. Manipis nga yung
Nakakalbo.
buhok din at saka nakakalbo. Yung androgenetic kasi mostly yan sa lalaki. Pero dahil it's an autoimmune, pwedeng sa babae or what. So, ayan, growing up, lagi ako nakaturban. Humaba naman ang buhok ko, nakapag-experiment din ako ng konting kulot, pero mabilis siyang nalalagas. Mabilis na natatanggal. Even pagpahaba ng kuko, sobrang hirap. And then eventually, nung na-meet ko talaga, sobrang laking nakatulong sa akin. In one of the corporate events that I am a guest, Abby Asistio is the host and singer. I really approached her and said, ikaw yung hinahanap ko, may ganyan din ako. And then I removed my hat, showed it to her, and she embraced me. And from then on, nakakuha ako ng comfort or confidence. Ay, hindi na pala ako nag-iisa. So okay lang. And then professionally, I became a host, events host, wedding, debut, birthday, corporate events.
Wow!
And ako na yung nag-a-adjust kasi minsan may mga client ako na mapapansin nila, miss, parang yung ulo mo may konting aninag yung bunbunan, walang buhok or something. So I play around. Doon ako nag-start na mag-wigs, maglagay ng mga iba-ibang turban. So doon sabi ko, it's a way for me to beautify myself. So eventually,
Yes.
hindi siya naging issue sa akin. It's really accepting it. Some challenge could be also like, pwedeng yung pamilya mo hindi ka naiintindihan, pwedeng hindi nila nasusuportahan ka sa ganyan. Ako eventually, and I've seen some na mga ganun yung tradisyon, naging ko sa sarili ko is, my God is who created me, made me beautiful, and with this condition, there is a purpose. So, yun yung sinasabi kong from pain, turning your pain into purpose, turning your scars and making you a star.
Pero
Miss
ano
Janine,
naging-
no, actually nung pumasok kanina si Coach Ellen, Coach this is an honest, no? Honest kay nasabihin ko sa iyo. Nang pumasok ka kanina, napaka-positive ng aura mo. Totoo.
Ay, thank you po.
No? Napaka-positive ng aura mo. Oo. At ngayon,
Salamat
mas
po.
naramdaman natin, no? Kaano, no? Ka-positive, no? Ang outlook ni Coach Ellen.
Tapos Sir Rene, follow-up question ko po kay Coach. Yung Alopecia Philippines, paano niyo po natutulungan yung ibang mga tao po na gustong lumapit sa inyo? At sa paanong paraan niyo po sila natutulungan? Sa medical po ba? Nagre-refer po ba kayo ng mga doktor? Or nagbibigay po ba kayo ng gamot? Or sa paanong paraan po, Coach?
So, iba-iba, no? Aside from moral support, marami kaming tumutulong sa amin na talagang iba't ibang brands, wigs, hair accessories, treatments, and it's being offered to us free or through brand support, like we become brand ambassadors of a certain product. I became a brand ambassador of a hair product. Kaya po, lumago at lumanda ang buhok ko. And then, we have doctors, I have mentioned earlier, government hospitals. We can consult free, and if they have available medicals, if they have available medicines, na po provide them. So, maraming ways and means para matulungan po yung may mga condition. And yung mga iba rin pong tumutulong sa amin provided eyebrows, shading,
Yeah.
microblading, meron din po yung parang tattoo sa scalp. Maraming ways po talaga, and they even providing products like mga makeup, iba-iba, treatments, and depende nga po yan kung, let's say, when we reach out or they reach out to us and they provide support, it's extended to the members. Yun nga, every September, which is Alopecia Awareness Month, where we gather there and unite as one. There we give the products, the services, treatment, and nung 10th year namin, talagang 2 hospitals are there at may mga ano kami talaga na booth or journal. Lahat, libreng check-up, whatever medicine is available there, you can have it. Treatment, so whatever it is that's there, talagang binibigay. So that's one thing that we provide as a community. And of course, importante yung moral support, and at the same time yung we conduct I myself conduct a lot of mental health talk and encouragement to the members. And through this platform as well, natutulungan. Yung may mga members kami na takot, ayaw lumabas, hindi nagpapakilala. Tapos after 5 years or 6 years, anong saya namin ni Abby na makikita namin, ini-interview sa TV, sa radio, sa YouTube, sa mga vlogs. And yung that alone, na that person has a scar and that person becoming a star of his or her own is something that's beautiful. Kasi yung lagi ko ang sinasabi, sa Alopecia Philippines, tinatanggap at inaangat ang bawat isa.
Yeah. Coach Ellen, may nag-message sa ating Facebook page paki-reiterate Coach Ellen saan silang doktor pupunta at papaano chini-check up kung ang isang individual ay meron ng simptomas ng alopecia. Ano yung proseso, Coach Ellen?
Pinakamaganda talaga si hair dermatologist. And
mga ka-introduction, pumunta sa dermatologist.
Oo, meron dermatologist po. Ako dermatologist ako unang pumunta. And then meron pong ginagawang scalp treatment or scalp test. And then meron parang x-ray pero sa head and hair siya. Doon tinitignan kung ano na yung condition mo at ano yung pwedeng gawin. At ano yung mai-advise nila? Let's say, for instance, cream, liquid soap, or liquid formula, cream, or treatment, or let's say, sasabihin nila, get rid of any chemical products in the market. Diyan ka ganitong symptom or problema. Ako, when I had my treatment, just to share my experience, I didn't realize, so in-scan niya, tinignan, nagulat ako, because it starts with scalp care. So nagulat ako na ang dami kong dandruff, kapal-kapal, ganyan, patong-patong. So yun yung nagiging blockage para tumubo yung hair mo. So hindi mo siya nakikita ng naked eyes mo, hindi mo siya alam. So nagulat din ako talaga, and then wow, ganun to pala siya. And doon i-educate ka ng mga experts kung ano yung pwede mong gawin and ano yung kailangan gawin para matanggal yung blockage sa scalp at matulungan magtumubo ang buhok mo. So iba-iba.
Yung second dyan yung second dyan na tanong parate sa aming karanasan, Coach Ellen, kung pupunta kami sa dermatologist, magkano naman yan? Mahal ba yan? Meron bang mga libre ng mga dermatologist? Gaano ba kamahal yung treatment kung merong kung may alopecia ang isang tao?
Mabandang balitang sinasabi ko nga po, meron pong sa East Avenue Medical Center outpatient dermatology department Mondays to Friday as early as 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's free. It's absolutely free.
Wow! Libre sa East Avenue Outpatient Department. Okay.
So, minsan may mga sample meds din sila and na binibigay din free if available. If wala naman, they will let you know ano yung mga bibilin mo. Pero I think hindi na din ganun sobrang mahal kung halimbawa naman yung check-up and is already provided. And yun. So ako naman in my case, I wrote to a certain company. I wrote to different companies na nagpo-provide ng hair care or hair treatment. Randomly, sabi ko, sino sumagot dito na pwede akong tulungan dahil di ko kaya? Kaya ko, for some times, pero to sustain it, parang hindi, sabi ko. But then, yun nga, I'm blessed na I found this company na helped me out and then natulungan nga talaga ako. Tumubo yung hair ko at dun sa mga parts na talaga dito sa Crown and Glory na wala, nagkaroon. And Karina, sa sinabi mo, merong binanggit na pagdating dun sa positive yung outlook ko. Kasi if people around you are negative, bashing you, putting you down, sino pa ba ang magmamahal at magtatanggap sa sa'yo kundi yung sarili mo? And that's one thing I have learned as
Miss
well.
Janine, self-love, di ba? Coach, dapat self-love tayo.
Then din natutunan ko dito sa alopecia. Not for anything else, it's not wrong to appreciate yourself, to love yourself. How can you express your love to the other people, to God, kung ikaw sa sarili mo, you're not finding ways to care for yourself and love yourself and accept who you are, diba? And in everything nga sinasabi ko, if it could be something of a flaws for others, if it's vision they see na parang negative or hindi maganda, it's all right also that we enhance ourselves with the wigs, with makeups, with turbans, hair accessories, and still we accept who we are. With or without hair, we are beautiful. As long as we have a good, kind heart, that's what really matters most.
Yeah, agree, Coach Ellen. Okay. Janine, may follow-up question ka kay Coach Ellen?
Opo. Kasi po nagsabi na po si Coach Ellen kung saan po pwedeng pumunta yung iba pong mga nakikinig na gusto na magpa-check up sa dermatology sa East Avenue. Like for example, Coach, meron po ba kayong pwedeng maibigay sa amin na home remedies doon po sa iba na para ng parang first aid treatment habang nag-iipon po sila ng perang pampagamot nila, Coach? Coach?
Medyo nag-ring internet na, pero I think I got it naman. But before that, I'll just like to mention as well, no? Ayan, do you hear me?
Opo.
Ayan, gusto ko lang din i-mention na let's say yung mga bata, no? Lalo na sa mga mothers out there, pagka po mga bata pa, hindi po recommended talaga pong magpa-check up pa, ha? At least, sa experience ko sa nakikita ko po, kung 4 kayo, 5, 6 years old, wala po talagang tatanggap na kahit saan kayong pumunta, free or may bayan, hindi po talaga yan check up pa or ginagamot kasi bata pa talaga. Until, I think, mga 16 or 18 or whatnot, with parents' consent pa rin nga for any kind of procedure. Now, with your question, normally anything that's herbal, like let's say mga natural.
Gugo. May gugo pa ba, Coach?
Aloe vera, malunggay. Anything na maiisip niyo, gugo. Anything na maiisip ninyo na natural. All right? Let's get rid of anything that's chemical, that's harmful. Anything na makikita mo natural, gugo, ganyan, aloe vera, even yung mga eucalyptus oils na minamassage ang scalp. Kasi nga, healthy hair starts from healthy scalp. Ang mga tao, tinitreat ang hair, pero ang scalp madumi. So, yun. Isa yun sa mga natutunan ko talaga sa dami ng experts. Bago mo i-clean or linisin ang hair, madalas kasi iba, conscious sa buhok. Lahat, pero yung scalp madumi. Yun ang dapat na, kasi ang tama talaga. Healthy, for you to have a healthy hair, you should have a healthy scalp at malinis yun. Kaya kailangan kasama yung scalp sa paglilinis. Kaya you start with your scalp.
Yun pa na yun.
Natututunan ko lang din po yan sa mga experts na nakakasama namin.
Pero
Doc,
parang
balik
wala
tayo.
na nga yung Gogo, no, Sir Neil? Parang wala na po ako nakita sa palengke.
Meron pa dyan din siguro sa probinsya, no?
Ay,
Balik tayo, no,
Oo.
kanina sa sinabi ni, no, ni Coach Ellen. At siguro yung mga karanasan ni Coach Ellen, no? Coach Ellen, ano ba yung mga challenges, no, ng pamilya ng mga may anak sila na may alopecia, no? Nagtatanggap ba nila, no, yung kondisyon ng kanilang mga anak?
One, if it's not, one, if it's, so, meron na rin po ako nakikita na hindi naman accepted. Like, let's say, I think that person or that family member doesn't have, or parang, okay lang niya, kasi ganun, underestimate or invalidate yung nararamdaman ng tao kung alam niya parang somehow iba siya. So, yan isang challenge. Second challenge is to say, yun nga, ang bata pa, hindi na nilikuan ng ito. Very painful to some parents, and I've been witnessing it and seeing it and how the parents go through the journey of their son or their daughter. Kasi yun, nagtataka, nagpagugulat na kakaiba, so you put a lot of different things on your head para hindi mapansin. And yung motivation or yung self-esteem ng isang tao, talagang apektado. Nawawalan siya ng kumpiyansa, nag-doubt siya sa sarili niya. Kaya very important talaga na the family or the friends are very good friends, whoever you are close with, supports you and understands you. And that's where alopecia treatment comes in. And it's like our second home, and I always say, with alopecia Philippines, so sa community namin, tinatanggap at inaangat ang bawat isa. So that's our direction already. Hindi lang tanggapin ka, iangat ka. Kasi, ganun, mabubuli ka na nga, the condition mo, tapos nagagawa mo pa yung tao. So, bukod sa pagtanggap, iangat natin yung tao. Pare-pareho naman tayo. Pare-pareho tayong ginawa ng Panginoon. And maybe with a condition of whatever it is, it has a purpose. And let's draw and find that purpose for us to live in purpose in life.
Coach Ellen, di ba ngayon, no, ating pinagdiwang, no, yung alopecia month, no? Saan ba nanggaling itong selebrasyon na to, no? Na isang buwan ng Setyembre ay ating, no, pinagdiwang ang alopecia month.
I'm not so sure really where, no, pero I believe over the world on September is talagang alopecia awareness month. And hindi na naman sa Philippines ito. I think pati nga August, parang in other countries, meron silang international alopecia celebration of August. Na sinundan na lang din namin ni Abby as the lead of the group. And ayun, and it becomes one of our platform in terms of not just creating awareness, helping people, removing the stigma or the stigma of, na hindi na dapat ito parang isa itong nakakahawa or ito ay dapat down ng person, ganyan. So, I really don't know exactly where it happens. Maybe siya na-research story niya, pero I know for a fact that August and September, people all over the world who has a condition celebrates it in a way of, celebrating not just awareness but acceptance. For us, as I always say, kung ano ba yung condition mo, whether alopecia, psoriasis, whatever it is, may condition ka, hindi ka nakakarinig ng bahagya, nakakakita, kaya nakakatuwa itong inclusion ng itong grupo nito. Look at it as a blessing or as a gift. Kasi definitely there is a purpose with that. There is a reason for your condition to empower, to encourage, to inspire, to change the people of those who are, spreading negativity, spreading hatred. And the only thing, the best thing that we can do in this world to be kind and love one another, embrace who you are, regardless of what condition it is.
Okay. Coach Ellen, no? So anong mga naka-line up ninyo ng mga activities no for September? Baka may mga interested no na mag-attend din ng inyong mga activities, no? Paki-share no kung ano yung mga line up na
Sorry,
activities
nawawala.
ninyo.
Yun nga po, this coming September 27, this Saturday po, Alo Fiesta. It's a get-together of those who have the condition sa Santa Lucia Mall. That's diner, 2 p.m. Inviting everyone po. Libre po ito para dito sa may mga kondisyon, para po magkakilanlanan, magkita-kita po, at malaman niyo kung paano po kayo matutulungan ng Alopecia Philippines in having wigs, getting engaged with the hospitals, with the right doctors or whatnot, and masuportahan po ang bawat isa, not just emotionally, and knowing that you have brothers and sisters from Alopecia na tinatanggap ka at inaamin.
Saan sila makipag-ugnayan no kung gusto nila mag-attend, Coach Ellen? May mga pwede ba silang tawagan na numero no kung gusto nilang mag-attend?
Ayan.
Yeah. Pakiulit,
Yan, are you
pakiulit.
still there? Hello?
Yes. Saan sila makipag-ugnayan, Coach Ellen? May mga number ba sila na tawagan kung gusto nilang no mag-join?
Parang hindi ko na po kayo marinig, Hengon. I'll just fix
Coach Ellen, no?
my audio. Parang hindi ko na kayo marinig. Sandali lang.
Okay, sige. Okay. Yeah. Miss Janine, no, pakihanda mo na rin no ang inyong katanungan no kay Coach
Opo.
Ellen, no? Kasi I'm sure marami pa tayong matutunan no galing kay Coach Ellen. No, sige. So, siguro kung nakikinig si Coach Ellen no yung ating tanong sa kanya no, kung interested nung mag-attend no sa Alo Fiesta, kanino at paano sila makipag-ugnayan? Yeah.
Nagkakaroon yata po siya, Sir Renil, ng difficulty sa kanyang internet.
Ayan, narinig ko na po kayo.
Ayan.
Pakiulit lang po, sorry po. Ano po yun?
It's okay. Kung gusto nila mag-join no sa ating alopecia, no sa ating Alo Fiesta, kanino sila makipag-ugnayan no at paano sila makipag-ugnayan sa inyo?
Nabanggit ko nga kanina po yung pages po namin, yung social media platform po namin. Facebook page, Alopecia Philippines. Instagram, Alopecia Philippines. May Facebook group din pong Alopecia Philippines. Makikita po nila yon, Facebook and Instagram. Message lang po doon. Sasagot po kaming lahat ng officers. I-accept namin yung request nyo to be part of the group. And you will see the different activities, happenings ng Alopecia po. And ayan, para mag-join po kayo sa amin sa this coming Saturday po sa ating Alo Fiesta.
Ayan, okay. So makiugnayan sa kanilang Facebook page, no, sa kanilang Instagram. Okay. Actually, interested talaga ako. Coach Ellen, no, anong ginagawa mo bilang isang coach?
I'm a certified international life coach for mental health. It's talk therapy on anxiety and depression, family and relationship. And at the same time din po, I'm a resource speaker, motivational speaker, and host. Ayan po. Yan ang aking, as a life coach, I hope I answered that. So I help people find their strength from their desperation to become an inspiration. And I'm shining for God to be a light for others.
Wow. Miss Janine, may tanong ka kay Coach Ellen?
Opo. Sir Renius, sa lahat naman po ng mga organization, no, Coach Ellen, you will agree with me na may mga challenges din po kayong hinaharap as an organization. So ano-ano po yung mga challenges na yun and paano niyo po yun hinaharap as an organization po?
In life naman itself, there are a lot of challenges.
Mm.
Financial, emotional, spiritual, everything. Whether you're a company, your individual, organization, whatever it is,
Mm.
challenges are there to help you improve yourself. I believe challenges are there for you to discover the goodness and the greatness in you. So I always say na sa amin, sa alopecia, challenges emotionally, maraming nag-bully. There are times, for the last 10 years, ang tagal na wala kaming hospitals or experts na nakakausap. With our voices, with us coming out there, narinig kami ng mga hospitals. Finally, we have accredited hospitals who are helping us out. So I want to highlight on the good things that's happening to us. Challenges are always there, but that makes us a good and a better person when we started to, uplift one another and make that challenges into something that's positive. Another challenges is like, for instance, people na iba-ibang lugar, ang lalayo-layo namin, but still thankful and grateful with the social media, with the internet. Imagine we can have webinar, Zoom like this. We're able to connect people in different places, in different areas, and support one another. So maraming challenges, iba-iba yan. And those are the few that I have mentioned. But we are still grateful because over those challenges, ang daming brands, companies, media who are helping and supporting us. Not just creating awareness, uplifting us, and finding ways and means to support our community.
Napakaganda po.
mention, no? Si Coach Ellen,
I don't know
no?
if I could mention, I don't know if you're aware as well on how we are blessed, no? There's a network na nawalan ng prangkisa in 2019. Every one of us is aware of that in 2020 pala.
Opo.
We are part of one of their magpasikat and we are so blessed and grateful. So hindi mo natitignan yung challenge. Imagine nawalan ng prangkisa yung network na yon, and then nag-pandemic and still they gave the prize to us of the magpasikat, and that alone reflects on how good the heart of a Filipino is in extending help, support. So talagang yung challenge, hindi siya nagiging challenge. Kumbaga,
Opo.
out of the goodness of your heart, sabi nga, if you continue to help, if you continue to empower, 100-folds ang balik ng blessing na hindi mo na inaasahan. And to this day, we have different brands who supports and provides wigs, medication, treatments. So really, all I can say is gratitude for the members, for the community.
Miss Janine, maraming nasabi, no, si Coach Ellen, no, na mga sumusuporta sa kanila, no, na mga private
Yes, sir.
entities, no, mga business establishment. Pero Coach Ellen, no, interesado lang malaman, may suporta ba sa inyong samahan ang ating gobyerno?
Ito na yun, yung paglabas-labas namin sa mga iba't ibang social media platforms or network, naka sa government hospitals, nakarating. So that's the one that we have. Pero yung sabihin mo talagang support from government, wala directly. And I don't know, this is only me. With what's happening in the government right now in our country, aasa ka pa ba?
I feel you.
Diba? So we have to convert that again into something that's positive. Hindi na tayo hindi tayo makakaasa. So ibig sabihin ba wala tayong gagawin? We have to do something for ourselves, for our community, diba? So huwag na tayo magmukmuk kung gano'n talaga. Bukod sa makilaban, bukod sa isigaw kung ano yung karapatan natin, let's do something good. Yan. And
Opo.
yeah, if there's they will reach out to us, well then good. In fact, kahit yung sa pag-apply ng PWD, medyo nagkakaroon ng challenges. Isa sa challenges na
Yan,
tinawag dyan,
actually,
naalala ko.
Actually, yan yung gusto kong Miss Janine itanong
Yes,
kay Coach
opo.
Ellen, no?
Before-
Meron din ba kayong persons
before
with
kasi
disability
siya-
ID?
Before kasi siya, hindi siya
Considered.
parang hindi siya psychological reason eh. Ngayon kasi sa
Opo.
PWD, before, pag pumunta kami ng hair, way back years ago, yung PWD ko is like, I just go to, let's say, hair dermatologist and okay na. Now, they require psychiatrist or
Yeah.
psychologist with a condition.
Mm-mm.
And syempre, hindi din ganun kadaling makakuha at makahanap dahil ilan lang talaga ang license natin psychiatrist. And that's why nag-aral ako maging life coach to support talk therapy counseling. Kasi we only have a number of psychiatrists. So, and that's why also there are psychologists. Pero psychiatrists kasi are the one who prescribe medication. Psychologists and life
Yeah.
coaches are for talk
Yeah.
therapy and counseling. So
Opo.
talagang they will refer still for psychiatrists. And so it's really difficult and challenging. So to this day, I want to be honest, hindi ko na-renew yung aking PWD. Hindi ko rin siya ginagamit kasi nga, ang hirap din ng appointment setting for a psychiatrist and at the same time, yun, challenge siya talaga. But then, hindi siya para maging roadblock. Hindi siya dahilan para maging roadblock sa akin para patuloy na tumulong sa may mga alopecia. Hindi siya roadblock sa akin para patuloy na may gumawa ng paraanan para to empower, to look for brands or products or hospitals or institutions who can support the members of Alopecia Philippines.
Coach Ellen, no? Anong nakasulat sa persons with disability ID mo na disability?
Ang nakalagay po kasi doon is psychosocial.
Yeah,
Psychosocial
oo.
condition. Psychosocial disability. Which is, honestly, mabigat siya ha. Ibang members na nakakausap ko, naaapektuhan sila noon. May iba na pag natignan yung ID mo, titignan ka ulit ng parang 2, 3, di ba, na parang wala naman or what. Pero I have come to the point of my life na, at this age of my life, all I have is kindness and gratitude. Sabihin yung pangit ako, mukha akong baliw, ganito ako or whatnot. Hindi na nagmamatter sa akin. What matters to me is how God sees me and how I give impact to the community or to the people that surrounds me.
Yeah, I really salute, no? Yung pananaw mo, no, Coach Ellen, talagang napaka-positive, no? Napaka-positive ng outlook mo.
Hindi po yan milagro din with the blessing and wisdom of God. Pero matagal po yan sa mga tagapanood po natin ngayon. Matagal po siya. It's really a process. It's a journey na talagang lalakbayin mo. And you embrace that journey, that continue in searching and finding your true self, and you would really know your meaning and purpose. And at the end of the day, you'll have that peace in your mind and in your heart.
Coach Ellen, no, aspiration mo at ng mga officers, no, ng Alopecia Philippines, no, tinitingnan ng Alopecia Philippines, sabihin na natin 10 years from now, ano ang inyong mga aspirations?
Salamat po, no, Sir Ronilo. Sana po in 10 years from now, bukod sa may libre ng gamot sa mga hospital, sa maraming hospital, ang gobyerno sana ay matutulungan tayo dahil sa ngayon nga hindi. Sana sa pagdating ng panahon, yung hindi na ba mahirap magkaroon ng mga PWID na maraming dokumento, alam mo yung oras at panahon, pagod pamasahe na punta parito ka, tapos mag-decline, may kulang, diba? Siyempre, hindi naman tabang parang karamihan mapagpapasensyahan or mauunawaan yung ganon. Pero minsan na lang, isipin mo na lang, sige na, sa ganitong konstitusyon, ano na lang, what can you bring out of that? What can you make out of those challenges and negativity?
Mhm.
Something good about it. Yeah. So I hope also that in 10 years from now, we grow in terms of numbers of being an inspiration to mankind, to the Filipinos na whatever condition you have, it's a blessing from God,
Mhm.
and start embracing your uniqueness. And it starts from within. It's not easy, but eventually you'll find that in your heart to appreciate who you have, what you have, and who you are. And I really hope then in the future, not just awareness but acceptance, and a lot of institutions would support different kinds of institutions or organizations rather with different conditions,
Mhm.
or yung mga organizations na may mga PWD at ngayon nga nakakatuwa di ba, if I may mention lang, may mga marami sa ating may mga yung inclusion nga na nakakapagtrabaho na sa labas, marami na ngayon din na tinatanggap yung may mga kondisyon sa hearing, behavioral condition na accepted na pwede na silang makapagtrabaho and all of those things. So, yun. I hope that makes sense, and I hope also in the future that, we continue making everyone accepted, whatever
makes
is their
sense.
condition.
Mhm. Yes po.
Okay. Yeah. Janine, may last question ka kay Coach Ellen?
Opo. Sa marami niyo na pong nabanggit, no, very inspiring po, Coach, po yung mga na-share niyo po sa amin. Ano po yung message niyo po sa mga taong may alopecia, sa family po na may alopecia po silang miyembro, at sa ating pong gobyerno?
Ako talaga ang nag-point nung salitang itong babanggitin ko. Sa Alopecia Philippines, tinatanggap at inaangat ang bawat isa. Sa bawat miyembro may alopecia, tanggapin at iangat. Sa pamilya na may alopecia, tanggapin at iangat. Sa gobyerno, sa komunidad, sa pamahalaan, sa ating lahat, tanggapin natin ang bawat isa at tulungan iangat ang bawat isa.
Napakalalim po, Coach Ellen. Maraming salamat po.
Salamat.
Okay,
Back to you po, sir.
dyan lang muna, no? Dyan ka lang muna, Coach Ellen, no? JM, meron ba tayong public service announcement, JM?
Hone your skills, gain experience, contribute to a meaningful cause. Incarnation is accepting interns and OJTs for our Facebook Live program dedicated to promoting the rights of persons with disability. Apply now and let's make a positive impact together. Send your application to incarnation@gmail.com. It's incarnation@gmail.com. INKLUNASYON@gmail.com, and address it to Incarnation Core Group through our technical assistant, Joanna Marie David. May mga disability-related topics or issues pa ba kayo na gustong pag-usapan? Ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Makipag-ugnayan na sa Incarnation dahil sa Incarnation, laging may inklusyon. Ipadala ang inyong reaksyon, komento, rekomendasyon, or suggestion sa aming email address incarnation@gmail.com. Incarnation@gmail.com. INKLUNASYON@gmail.com, and address it to our Incarnation Core Group through our Technical Director, Ina Figueroa.
We would like to thank our sponsors and partners, CBM Global Disability Inclusion, Philippine Coalition United Nations Conventions on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities or PCUNCRPD, INET Philippines, Norfield Foundation, CISO, Philippine Partnership on Children with Disabilities or PPCWD, Liliane Funds, Deafblind Support Philippines or DBSP, Philippine Chamber of Massage Industries for the Visually Impaired or PCMIVI, Provincial Government of Batangas, PIDAO Pangasinan, Regional Associations of Women with Disability or RAWWD Region 1, Mabini Movement, and of course, the ASEAN Enabling Master Plan 2025 Coalition. Thank you.
Okay, maraming salamat kay Coach Ellen at sa buong pangkat ng Alopecia Philippines. Marami kaming na kuha na kaalaman, mga impormasyon patungkol sa alopecia. Naway hindi lang ito yung ating pagkita at sana ma-invite kayo namin sa susunod pa na mga episode ng Inklunasyon. Maraming salamat Coach Ellen sa iyong pagbabahagi lalo na sa iyong very positive outlook in life kasi dito sa Inklunasyon lahat ay binibigyan natin ng boses ngayon nabigyan natin ng boses ang Alopecia Philippines kasi dito sa Inklunasyon naniniwala tayo na mabigyan ng pagkakataon ang lahat ng mga samahan ng may kapansanan sa Pilipinas lalo na ang hindi pa nakikilala at nabibigyan ng boses. Ito ang paniniwala ng Inklunasyon. Naniniwala tayo na lahat ay kasama. Tayo ay magsama-sama para maisulong ang karapatan ng sektor ng may kapansanan. Dahil dito sa Inklunasyon, tayo ay naniniwala na ang inklusyon now na